What is up guys, and welcome to another Red Dead Online video. Today we get our weekly update and it is Tuesday, which means we are back to the Tuesday schedule. As I said last week, the only reason we got a Monday update last week was because the very next day PC was dropping. It would have been way too much for Rockstar to drop PC and then in the afternoon also drop an update. So by dropping the update a day before, it just makes life a bit easier and there's one less thing they have to worry about on the day of the big PC release. But we are back to getting updates on Tuesday and it is back to normal. So for this week we are getting the legendary bounties, we're getting new clothing and weekly collections, as well as there's also a few bonuses as well. And this one I feel like it is looking very good already. If you would like to read along with me, I'll leave a link in the description down below of where you can go and find this newswire. This is straight from Rockstar, so this is everything to do with the content going into Red Dead this week. The first thing is that we have a new legendary bounty and we are getting close to coming towards the end of these. But for this week we have to go and track down Red Ben Clemson. Red Ben Clemson is known for wreaking havoc on local train routes and the leader of the notorious Red Ben gang. Clemson fancies himself as a bit of a dandy with a taste for fine tailored suits and haberdashery, making him easy for bounty hunters to identify should he choose to strike again. He and his gang were last seen stalking the train tracks in New Austin looking for the next score. But be forewarned, Clemson is a known sharpshooter and considered armed and dangerous to all who dare approach. I've not had a chance to play through this legendary bounty just yet as the update has only just dropped, but this legendary bounty actually looks very fun to play through. Last week's one of Etta Doyle was pretty decent. It got a bit boring towards the end trying to get a 5-star and trying to figure out which one of them is actually Etta Doyle. This one looks to be a bit more easier of trying to identify which one you have to get, but it also sounds like it's action packed knowing that this is a train robbery. If you are wanting to focus as a collector this week, you must find the Bloodflower, Chocolate Daisy and also the Creek Plum. You then bring them into Madame Nazar and that is completing the Herbalist collection. If you're more into PvP, the featured free aim series this week is Sport of Kings, and I'm loving that they're bringing back all of those fun game modes that we had months and months ago and bringing them back into the free aim series. For this week in the Wheeler Rawson & Co catalog we have a lot of new clothing, and I feel like this is to show that we are coming towards the end of this big update and we slowly go into what would be weekly updates, with it mainly being new content with clothing. So for this week we are getting the Cardozo vest, available for a limited time only. We have the Dunaway coat, the Perkis and the Piaro hat, Union cap, the Farley shirt, Tilson sweater, Ledbetter hat, the Fuentes poncho, the Killerman vest, Parson boots, Roland boots, Serrada boots and also the Chabola boots. A lot of good stuff in there and definitely go and check it out if you're wanting clothing. I'm trying to get as many items as clothing as possible, so I'm hopefully will be able to buy all of these different items of clothing this week. Also for the Wheeler Rawson & Co catalog, this is the last week for the Wheeler Rawson & Co club for Xbox and also PlayStation 4. This ends on the 18th of November, so that is next Monday, and what you need to do if you haven't already, make sure that you can get the highest rank possible. By getting to the highest rank possible, it means you're going to have more unlocks, and those unlocks are available to you forever, and this is exclusive items. So you won't be able to get this in the next club or the next Outlaw Pass. This is exclusive for the first ever time for us having this club and also Outlaw Pass. This is also a reminder that if you have been working through the club, you managed to get to rank 70 but you haven't bought the Outlaw Pass yet, you might as well go and buy it. It only costs 35 gold bars and you will be able to get all that gold back, as well as all the additional different items which you can keep forever like I said. And on top of that, added bonus for all those that are on Xbox One and also PlayStation 4, Outlaw Pass holders who reach Club 70 by the end of the week will also receive a white Cardozo vest. So that is on top of everything else that you're able to get if you have the Outlaw Pass. For every time you rank up you get a reward. Collectors this week, you'll be happy to hear that you can get 25% off retail price of the Fennington Field shovel. That is very important if you want to go down this collector role, but on top of that you're able to get 50% off all collector maps. And if you missed the video I did yesterday, I was actually using collector maps to show you the coin collection. Definitely go and use that 50% off to make that much amount of money that I did in yesterday's video. I'll leave a link in the description down below, as well as there is also a card popping up on your screen right now. On top of all those discounts, you'll also receive an extra 25% bonus on Red Dead Online payouts for all collector sets. So that's a very good amount of money if you're going to be collecting all of those different coins and selling them as a full set. PlayStation Plus members, you managed to go and get yourself 4 different tarot cards, which is simply just by playing the game. You just sign into Red Dead Online, you'll be awarded with these 4 different collectibles which you can then sell on or save to go and put towards a set. And if you manage to go and put them towards a set, remember there's an extra 25% in Red Dead Online payouts payouts for collector sets. And finally, the last thing to talk about is all players that connect their social club accounts with their Twitch Prime will also receive a bounty hunter license for free and an additional 10% off the field shovel and the collector maps above. So if you haven't done that already, make sure you are connecting your social club with your Twitch Prime account, because you can get yourself additional bonuses on top of the bonuses that you'll already get just for playing Red Dead Online. But anyway guys, that is everything for this week. There is a lot of stuff there, especially with the payouts. You'll be able to make yourself a lot of money this week, and if you're like me, as soon as I get all that money, that's going straight into the Wheeler Rawson & Co store, just so I can buy as many different items of clothing. But anyway guys, I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did enjoy, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. But for now, I'm going. So see ya.